Hey everybody, Cooper here from etrailer, and today we're going to be taking a look at our RockyMounts GuideRail on our 2023 Subaru Outback. Our bike rack is going to be a platform style bike rack, individually weighted for 60 pounds each per bike, and as you'll be able to notice too is a frameless contact support, so it's going to be really great for those carbon frame bikes, alternative frame bikes, as well as our e-bikes too. Now obviously with our bikes loaded we're not going to have access into our trunk, so if we actually pull this lever down here, it's going to allow us to tilt our bike away from our vehicle, allowing us full access into our trunk. Now whether we have our water, our helmet, our shoes back here, this allows me a lot more space into just be able to grab my items, whatever I need before I start or at the end of our journey. Now in order to get our bike rack back up, we just actually go ahead and grab it and lift up until we hear that click noise. We don't have to hold it by the handle. Now in order to get our bike rack off, since these two arms are both ratcheting arms, it doesn't really matter which order we go in, but we are just going to go ahead and flip this lever out here, which will disengage that tensioning system. And it's very important to keep a hand on our bike at all times, just in case something were to just wiggle right out. We don't want it hitting our car. Disengage the other one, get that all the way out. And with both those out of the way, we can go ahead and grab our bike, and we're ready to go. Now what helps our bikes stay in place is this ratcheting system here, which allows us to adjust our bikes, especially if we have to be at any points of this system, and hold them nice in place with that ratcheting system. I'm going to be taking some measurements just to see how much length and ground clearance we're really adding onto the vehicle. And it looks like we're adding about 30 inches coming off of our vehicle, as well as about 24 inches of ground clearance, as we can see. Now, since you're going to be mainly having your bikes out in this configuration while driving, those are important to know. But what if we don't have bikes on and we're just going to the grocery store? Well, we can actually pull this lever and take it up into this more compact configuration. And in this configuration, we're only adding 14 inches coming off of the car. So we can see how much space we're really saving by being able to turn it into this configuration. Now there is, in this compact configuration, about 4 inches between your bumper and your bike rack. So definitely a big enough gap that I'm not really concerned about anything hitting. And with that anti-rattle bolt that we have in there too as well, that'll also help keep it really secure. Now within this configuration too, obviously your backup camera, not gonna be able to really use since this big part of the bike rack sits right in the way of it. Your backup sensor is gonna be going off because again, how close it's sitting. You are going to be able to see most of your license plate, although not really all of it, but you are gonna have full access obviously to your outside window. Taking a look down here at our bottom, we're going to be able to see our 2-inch hitch receiver, which our bike rack's going to fit into, as well as that anti-rattle bolt that's helped keeping it in place. Then also our locking system here as just a little extra anti-theft deterrent for our bike rack. Today, this was a look at our RockyMounts GuideRail on our 2023 Subaru Outback. I'm Cooper, thanks for watching.